Okay, this is a good reminder for me. So, if you could remember, Saturday and Sunday, we did the observance of the aspirational Bodhisattva vow. You remember that? You remember that? Okay. Keep in mind that this observance of the Bodhisattva vow is not what I have given you the vow. This is not the case. Keep that in mind, right? Because of which, what I am doing here, what we are doing here is listening to lectures, not receiving spiritual teachings like guru and student. No, this is not the connotation, right? So it's simply like lectures. So the approach which His Holiness the Dalai Lama takes, this is so important. This is so important and it's very helpful. So don't think that you receive any teaching from someone that automatically the person becomes your teacher. This is not true. This is not true. Even in Tibet House, where I've been, giving teachings for years and years, the trend is the same. If you could remember, when we come here, what is the first line which I say? Let us all do 3 prostrations together. If you could remember that, so this is an indication that this session that is happening here by no means should have any connotation that there is a teacher-student relationship. Don't think it that way. And even what we did on Saturday and Sunday, observing the aspirational Bodhisattva vow, even that, it is simply to show you how to do this practice, not that I was giving the vow. You're getting it? So therefore, this is nothing to do with teacher-student relationship. It is simply you listening to lectures and then you learn something. That is what I want. Beyond that, nothing. Full stop. That's it, right? So don't take it too seriously as teacher-student relationship. This is what, some of you might have feeling, oh, so we have already received the aspiration Bodhisattva vow from him, so he's my teacher. No, right? This is what I simply want you to know how to take this, how to extract the greatest meaning out of your life. And the greatest meaning out of your life, the greatest service that you can make to all Buddhas and Bodhisattvas is by generating bodhicitta and the wisdom of emptiness. So, simple way of doing that is doing this Vajra in the Moon practice. Vajra Moon practice, and then doing the sitting on the knees, all these procedures. So that is so helpful. Just to tell you how to do that. So we did that. Not that I was giving you the aspiration Bodhisattva vow, right? So those of you who received teachings and empowerments from His Holiness the Dalai Lama, you already know how to take the aspiration Bodhisattva vow, not an aspiration Bodhisattva vow, even the engaged Bodhisattva vow, actual Bodhisattva vow. And so that way, there's more for us to learn. It's more like, in the laboratory, I'm showing how to do these things, not as a teacher. So this, keep in mind. Take it, to take it as lectures. So to go to universities and receive lectures, there's no harm in it. And then if you agree, okay, you take it. If you don't agree, you discard it. But you may not necessarily take that person as your spiritual teacher. So don't rigid yourself, don't limit yourself. And in this regard, I would very much encourage you or give you some kind of warning that, say, particularly with the beginners, don't be too enthusiastic, right? Don't be too enthusiastic with the spiritual path to the extent that you try to get everything just in the first year, just in the first 2 years, just in the first 3 years, 4 years, and so forth, right? Wait and act. Wait and act. This is so important. It'll take time, and particularly receiving empowerments, don't do it so easily. Receiving empowerments. Okay, there are various levels of empowerments. Avalokiteshvara empowerment, Aramanjushri, long life empowerment. These are okay. You can receive them. It's fine. But then, even to receive empowerments, you should be selective in the teachers receiving empowerments. And then, even if you say the most reliable teacher that is possibly existing today is His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Even with His Holiness Dalai Lama, doesn't mean that he's the most reliable teacher. I'm so fortunate I receive everything. No, you should be ready. So you should be ready with experience of emptiness, with Bodhicitta experience. Only then you are entitled to receive, some other levels of the empowerments. So otherwise, when you are not ready, don't rashly jump to receiving the highest empowerments. That will end you up in problem. This is a warning that I like to give you. Okay. With that in mind, let's start the meditation.